Alright, what is up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to some more Tower Dominion. Today I just want to try and go as far as possible on Endless. So I'm actually I'm gonna play on difficulty 1. I want to try this here. I'm gonna go GURTAG, try and go to distance difficulty 1. And we're gonna try and build a spiraling base. Now, spiral pathing? I think I might have to build a bigger spiral path. Let's just start out with this here. So, let's see here. I know, like, difficulty 1 is going to be a little easier. Significantly easier. But, yeah. I realized, like, the no upgrades challenge that I've been trying recently, you guys haven't really liked it because, well, I guess it's just difficult. And, like, there are situations where, like, I'm clearly doing okay, and then because of no upgrades, I cook myself, right? Anyways, on building. Ooh, first batch, direct orders. Okay. Should I just put down some, let me see. Nah, barrage LMG is gonna be expensive here. Let's just do these down. Let's see, I can put this down over here. I'm just trying to hold on, just cancel. I want to make sure I have space to put down barracks if I really want to put down some barracks. Some barracks. Let's put this down over here and send this wave. Okay. So yeah, I mean, like, difficulty 1 is pretty easy, but, like, I want to see how far I can go. I want to try and hit, like, wave 60 or something like that. I actually don't know if I can even make it that far. But, that will require me to have some real weaponry here. I'm going to put this one here. There we go. Let's send this wave here. Let's make sure I have my signal operator. GURTAG's early turn is going to be quite good. And we're going to get my recon production going. I had one run that was super lucky where I got a techno amplifier spawn right next to my base when I put down a new building. Tier 2 doctrines more likely to appear. Okay. Let's roll down a bunker. Not a bunker, a racks here. So I'm going to increase my volume of fire here first. Put down some more dudes. And then we'll try and increase our upgrades later. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. I'm probably going to upgrade the mirror doors to support my base, like as base support structures here. Ooh, can I get a corner slot? That's not what I'm looking for. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Got an ammo storage here. Ow. Heart palpitations. Heart palpitation? What do you mean heart palpitations, boys? Practically palpitating. Only one werewolf position. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to take the barrage LMG upgrades here. There we go. And then I'm going to try and discover a werewolf maybe off of this. The officer quarters here. But right now we are cleaning house. I mean, the first 10 to 15 levels is going to be pretty easy overall. Neutral buildings. Medium mortar position. Let's go, baby. Okay, so that's the corner slot I was looking for before. So I guess I'll just do that. Could put that here, or I could also put a racks here. Take up that slot properly. Yeah, all buildings 5% damage per battlefront. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. I want to try and put a medium mortar position like down in the middle or something. I do have the what is it? HQ adjacent stuff being stronger. Bunkers. Level 1 bunker feels bad, man. Okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and buff the bejesus out of my HQ here, if possible. That's kind of the GURTAG strategy anyways. Keep buffing the base. The only problem with keep buffing the base, though, is that the base is going to have to pick up a lot of slack. That's why I'm trying to build like a circular path around it. 50% supply reinforcement around. Imperial barracks. I only have one of them, so I don't think I want that. Let's get some more recon here. I don't like that. That's pretty good. Let's try and get that to wrap around. And if that wraps around, I can get a pretty good cook here. Alright, I'm going to put those down. There we go, because then I can put a medium more position like right here, and I'll have good coverage of most of the map. And that'll be good. Hold on, is this loud enough? I'm just trying to make sure that this is loud enough volume-wise. It seems like Tower Dominion is very quiet right now, and my voice is very loud. HQ plus 25% HP on threat reveal. Gain 2 platforms. Actually, this is kind of loud here. I mean, not loud, kind of quiet here. I'm gonna turn this up. There we go. There we go. I had it on lower. Okay, so Mediacris. So lots of small dudes, and lots of shield dudes. Okay. Let's get this. Let's get the support team. And I might actually just roll up the heavy Vencedors as well. There we go. Because like these shield dudes are not that powerful. So if like concentrated fire, we'll be able to take them out. Granted, we have lots of guns, so that'll be helpful as well. There we go. Got my racks here. These height 2 bunkers are doing pretty good. They're in a decent spot here. Oh, minus 10% costs. Thorough scouting. Can I get a bastion? This is actually not a bad spot to put a bastion. But it's not a good height. Oh well. I can also get more Mirador efficiency. Bunker cost coming down. I already have racks. I only have 1 racks anyways. Thorough discovery here. I kind of want a more strict corner slot here. There we go. Perfect slot for a bastion here. Advanced steel factory. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try and put all my Miradors next to my base, though. That's the only thing. Because at the end of the day, I can just load up 2 of these and then get close support here. 15% damage output on the base is gonna be huge. On discovering this, Vicious Crossfire. Let's just get some more of this here. Some fatty upgrades here. Let's see. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 1. Okay. Let's just go superintendent here. Okay, Warwolf will be good to help me produce some recon. Durandal will also be good here. And then light mortar position. I need to put this light mortar position. I mean, this thing somewhere here. Plasma fence. Okay. Let's see. Medium mortar position over here. I think putting it next to the base would actually be pretty good. This would kind of cook. I need minimum range though. Yeah, I definitely want the minimum range upgrade. If I put this down here next to the base, I want it for the slow more so than anything else. Okay. Easy access. Anyways, let's get minimum range, data sharing. Data spelling 50% fire rate and detection. Oh, I can get my base detection. Yeah, I'm gonna get my base detection. Lateral pivot systems. This will cover the entire map for the foreseeable future, especially because I'm trying to do a spiral here. So there we go. Entire map covered. And then we can throw down some more Miradors here, I guess. I have space for a racks here if I really want to, so. Anyways, medium mortar positions here. More racks, more grenadier production. Yeah, I can put down a racks here. Ugh. Ideally, I want to put a racks here, to be honest. So let's just save here. We're not desperate to send stuff out right now. We're in a pretty good spot. We've got some pretty good upgrades here. I don't really have to upgrade my bunkers for now. But yeah, let's see here. Volume of fire is pretty high. Lead by example. Now I can put down my Durandal. Ooh, this would have been good if I had it over here. But I guess I can just do that over here. Because I'm gonna connect this here. So Durandal on 2. Kinda not against that. Long barrel, +1 range. Exposed elements. Actually, I don't know if I want a Durandal to do 70. Like, the Durandal actually doesn't do that much. Like heavy payload, blessed machine. I don't think it's worth reducing my HQ's HP by 15% just to get this Durandal upgrade. Yeah, that Durandal upgrade I don't think is that strong. Sturdy bunker. Okay, got some more sturdy bunkers here. Get sturdy, boys. Level 1. Oh my god. Should I use the bunkers to activate this? It feels bad, man. I'm gonna use the racks to activate this, I think. So, there we go. Double of adjacent HQ. Not adjacent to HQ, apparently. Not apparently. It is quite obviously not adjacent to HQ. Unfortunately. But it's still buffing my HQ, so that's all that matters here. There we go. Yeah, I need more space on this side here so I can buff up my HQ. Building doctrines are more likely to appear. Gain 1 of 2 doctrines. Fire rate. Okay. Ooh. That's a very high point. So I got this. I got this. Another Rex. I got some more support teams. Let's see. We got the Krillo. High altitude flyers. Okay, spicy. Let's get that. I mean, I think they're gonna enter from like the shortest location, which is like right behind me. Oh my god, a level 3 bunker right here. Level 2 bunker over here. See, the problem with this setup is I can't really use artillery that well. Okay. So what I can do is definitely Mirador up over here. And that's next to the base, right? Yeah, it's next to the base. Okay. I mean, we're doing pretty okay right now. I can mount some space carrier support. Nah. I'll get some close support here to buff my base. And then I'll get some more close support to buff my base after this. Sanction cannon. Not sure I can actually use that effectively in this spiral padding. I think it would be good, but I think circular attacks would be better. Let's get a Puma position actually here. Let's do this here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Puma position and then like just have it protect my base this way. There we go. I can also buy the Durandal turrets on my base, which I haven't bought yet, which maybe I should consider buying. Get some more close support here. My base is definitely lacking the underground train. Werewolf position, Mirador costs going down. Okay, here they come. Pariasis and the Krillo. These guys are gonna do me in here. Yeah, especially if they're right here, they're gonna do me in for sure. Okay. Can I level this up somehow? Yeah, that'll help. There we go. Oh my god. Actually, they're not that tanky. So I think we're fine. Not that tanky. It's not that deep, boys. I'll get my heavy Vencedors here. I have so many small guns, but I think the danger is that I'm gonna have to deal with some. If I have to deal with some dinosaurs, I'm gonna be in trouble. The dinosaurs are gonna do me in for sure. Air command. Air command. I don't know how I'm supposed to use air command in a spiral path, to be honest. I guess this path is pretty air commandable. I'm just gonna pick up the barracks doctrine here. Oh, interesting. Not sure I actually want that, to be honest. Straight path. Let's do that here. Height 3 bunker over here. Okay. Now the shortest path is the front door, which is a problem. I kind of want to guard against that as well. So I think I want to get the underground train going. Mirador efficiency. Light mortar position under plasma fence. Let's just do that here for now. I'm going to guard against the front door. Getting rammed down. Get some learning machines here. Learning machines, support fire, gain 10% damage. Oh, I could have support fired my base here, actually. 10% damage on my base here would actually be pretty good. Like, enemies are getting, like, suspiciously close towards my base, you know? Okay. Let's take this. I want to get the Durandal upgrade ASAP here. Ooh. Actually, this is a good upgrade here. There we go. Or a good path, because then I can start pathing off my units here. Okay, I don't think I need the Durandal turret upgrade just yet, so I'm going to hold off on it until, like, say, like, I get a discount. Like, if I get some big discounts next round, then that'll be pretty huge here. During the final wave, tier 1 foes gain 50% HP. Werewolf costs go down. Okay. Werewolf costs go down. Cybernetic loader. Overcharge munitions. Let's do that. I'm gonna save on that last big upgrade here, though, if possible. Oh, some things have actually made contact with my base. That's no good. But yeah, like the level 1 difficulty is pretty easy. I think anyone can beat it here. Let's see, buildings adjacent to 4 to buildings 20% damage. Okay, that's my base. That's 20% increased damage output here. Okay, that'll close this path. Ooh, 50%. Oh, okay, well, that's activated. Right. Yeah, base is activated. Let's get the Durandal turrets here. Not really making it. Ooh, this is a height 3 bunker. This is also a height 3 bunker. Let's do that. I'm gonna go for reinforced port, and actually I'm gonna go for the Reaper cannon and the high ground expertise here, because this will 600 damage bunker here. There are so many enemies coming at us right now. But we got them, boys. We chewed them to bits. We have so many guns, too. Many enemies, many guns. Let's go endless mode here. I'm going to try and get as far in as possible here. More racks. Drill camps. Do I have space for more racks? Actually, I do. Yeah, I can put a rack over here. Or I can put a rack over here, to be honest. Yeah, I think rack over here is better. Boom, boom. Get the support team going. I want to activate this if possible. And I want to activate all these advanced steel factories here. There we go. That'll activate this one. Okay, but it's actually not giving my base that much health. All buildings minus 10%. Nope. 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 Nice try. Okay, corner slot. Oh my god, invisible dudes. And, well, my base is detection. And splitting dudes. Okay. I don't like that at all. Put the bastion down here. Reload speed. Invisible. I'll pick up a bunch of snipers and some shooting floor. Oh god, the shooting floor is so low. So low down on the floor. Yeah, level 1 bastion feels kind of like a meme here. Should pick up another AA gun here. Ammo depot. Okay. What am I gonna put next to my ammo depot? I can do this. That is most certainly a yes. Defense in depth. I think I'm gonna need that against all those splitters here. Defense in depth here. And I'm actually gonna go shared interpolators. So that will make my base have huge range. Because remember, at the end of the day, my base is the one that's ripping that deeps. So there we go. Let's get that upgraded as well. Yeah, I don't know. GURTAG gameplay is always pretty enjoyable to like play as. Mirror cost going down. Another bastion. Okay, I don't think I want a corner slot. I guess I'm indifferent to a slot like that. And I'm gonna put this down right here. Let's send that. Let's get this upgrade here. Adjacent buildings take 50% damage until the end of the wave. Okay. Perfect coils. Oh my god. There are so many enemies. We need more guns. Yeah, I think my coverage, my fire coverage is very low. And that's a problem. Ooh, retribution position. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, so these dudes are coming in here. I can actually retribution position on my base here, which would be nice, actually. Like it'll be connected to my base. Alternatively, I could just put it down here. But if enemies take the shortest path, that's going to be pretty bad. But these Mega Mucos are probably going to take the longest path, so they'll probably come in this way, go all the way around, and come this way, I think. So this should be fine if I put it here. Yeah. So let's just do that here. And then this is height 3. Let's do that over there. 50% damage. Put down the large rack somewhere. What about this guy? This guy over here. I'll put down some pulse cannons. Definitely hella pulse cannons here. Lots of invisible dudes here. Okay. I think here I'm gonna get Vencedors on these ones. But yeah, because the Reaper Cannon here is gonna be frying a lot of big dudes quite easily. Okay. Yeah, this guy's going all the way around, so that's fine. We have so many guns to cover all the way around the base. So we should be okay there. I'm picking up all these Durndal positions, but I have all these lead by examples. Basically, not great. Let's do that over here. 15% repair. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down over here. Get some anti-air weaponry over here. There we go. We got the snipers here. I need more tech, boys. If I could pick up some more tech, that would be nice. Lots of invisible dudes here. These guys are pulling up on my base. But we should be okay here. Oh yeah, my medium mortar gives stuff around it detection, so we should be fine as well. I can build stuff next to it. More racks. Do I have space for more racks? I do have space for another rack. Oh, that one will have detection as well. Another rack here. There we go. Not gonna have much range on that one, to be honest. Get some more Vencedors. Oh my goodness. So many enemies coming in here. Okay. Plasma fence is doing good. Doing God's work here. I got the perfect coils here. I got the large rack and some forbidden explosives, and we should be okay here. Sturdy bunker, plasma fence, HP. Buildings at height 0 gain 10% damage. Hey, my base is at height 0. Let's see here. And then some platforms. That's the most hilarious pickup. Buildings at height 0 gain 10% damage, but we're going to give you a platform. Have fun. I think I'm just going to pick up some more buildings here. Let's do that here. Oh yeah, I have that. I think this, I'm going to put it down here. And then, feels so bad putting the bunker down here though. Is there like a height 3 position that I can profit off of here? I don't really want to use that, to be honest. That's too useful. These are all height 2. Okay, so I guess what we can do is this. There we go. I got the pulse cannon here. Lead by example. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need that pulse cannon powering up here. Multi-pulse, barrage LMG. Oh my god. Okay, that was kind of bad. I think I should have... Oh, I could put a bunker here if I have some height. Medium mortar position, zone command. Medium mortar position, round 2 without the upgrade. Like with only the Deltaware upgrade, I don't know how I feel about it, but zone command kind of need it to go to distance here. Height 2 bunker. I realize I should have saved that platform now that I'm looking at it. But what can I say? Just send that out there, and then let's see. Throw that over here. That's not gonna work. Okay, we're still holding. I'm gonna have to buy the Deltaware upgrade here. 50% damage. Let's get the requisition ops here. I'm gonna get double requisition ops, and we'll get a Reaper cannon on this thing. But yeah, I have so much firepower all around my base here. Crazy. Do I have space for another barracks? Technically, here I can put another barracks here. So you know what? I will pick up some more barracks and some more mirror doors. Okay, more threats spotted. Crazy threats. Okay. Alrighty then. So yeah, the zone command just got maxed out. It was perfectly timed here. Get some more heavy vents doors. But yeah, like I think the main weakness is that my volume of fire is kind of low. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ow. Oh my god, one of the Titans went main through. Oh my god. See, the problem with the Spiral Path is like, I find that, I don't know, they got a little too close. Maybe it's also GURTAG syndrome, guys, where like you lock in too hard on the base and you get run over. So I really only made it 10 waves extra. I find that actually when I play on the harder difficulty, I tend to push a little further. I don't know. Interesting. Well, let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this round, be sure to leave a like, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.
In the rear with the gear. The tires, let's light some fires.